Welcome to Healing with Heart. Simple ideas for profound healing. These videos are meant for informational purposes only, not intended to diagnose or treat medical conditions. Dr. Martin Hart here with Keystone Total Health, Keystone Connected. Today, coming into the holiday season, winter months, as I'm putting together a program for brain retraining and dealing with stress and the impacts of the limbic system on health, I thought now's a great time to talk about stress in the holidays and some ways you can cope with it. When you're dealing with chronic illness, you may be stressed about missing out on the holidays, being sick for another round of the holidays, trying to make parties happen or Christmas morning happen when you don't feel good, right? And we could even have normal stressors of the holidays, shopping, preparing for family, getting everything ready, having the kids home more during holiday break, right? So regardless of where the stressors are coming from, whether they're coming directly from your chronic illness or just preparing for the holidays themselves, I want to give you a couple of options, okay? A couple of tips. So here's what I want you to do. Number one, don't stop having your bedtime routine, okay? Make sure you are guarding your sleep. This is the biggest thing. Get yourself to bed on time as best you can. Do your journaling before bed, magnesium, whatever your bedtime routine is, keep it up, okay? Number two, one of my all-time favorites, tapping. So here's what I'm gonna do with you right now. I wanna take you through some tapping exercises. Typically what happens during the holidays is we get overwhelmed. And so an easy route for tapping with overwhelm is we're gonna tap 3 points. We're gonna tap under the eyes, right on the sternum, and the karate chop points, okay? So it's gonna look like this. Even though I'm feeling overwhelmed, even though there's so much to do, so much to prepare for, I allow myself to take it one step at a time, regardless of feeling overwhelmed. I take it just one step at a time, one moment at a time, just this very next moment. If you're watching, tap along. We'll do a couple more here, okay? Even though I have this whole list of things to do, even though I don't feel good when I'm trying to prepare for the holidays, I'm just going to take it one step at a time. Just the very next step. One step at a time, one breath at a time, one moment at a time. And you can use whatever you're dealing with, right? This is great for symptom flares. It helps with to balance our brain and regulate our nervous system when our symptoms are flaring. Even though I'm having a symptom flare as I prepare, all this extra work is causing me to have more X, Y, and Z symptom. I'm just going to breathe, take it one step. One moment, one breath at a time. Tap as much as you need to, whenever you need to. Take a tapping break, get it cleared out, okay? That's the second route, tapping. Number three, one of the things that I'm really into these days is what I call fear journaling. What you do is you write down everything you're afraid of. Okay, now I had one patient ask me, isn't this going to perpetuate my fears? No, it gets them out of your head and onto paper, gets them out of there. Because if you just keep thinking about them, they're just going to keep swirling. So this might look like, I'm afraid I won't make it through the whole holiday party. I'm afraid I'm going to get sick during the party. I'm afraid my kids are going to be disappointed. I'm afraid that I won't feel good again. Just keep going. List them all out until they're cleaned out. And then when you've listed them all out, take a moment and either do a little bit of deep breathing or just meditate with some mindfulness or maybe finish a little bit of prayer. All right, guys, that's 3 great steps to deal with holiday stress, whether it's coming from just the holidays themselves or coming from chronic illness, right? So number 1, guard your sleep. Number 2, get tapping. Number 3, some fear journaling. Below in the comments, tell me how you deal with stress these holidays. I want to hear what everybody else is doing. If you give it a try, right? Put that in the comments too. Share this if you find it useful. Happy holidays. Take care, y'all.